of Vlogmas. Day 1 video is still uploading. I had no idea what I was doing and I fell asleep on my computer last night trying to figure out how to upload a video to YouTube. So it's working on it right now. But I took a shower this morning, washed all of the Opalex out of my hair that I slept in, and I always let my hair air dry. My hair is very, very straight naturally, and because it's so dry, I don't like to use a hair dryer on it. So all I do is, while my hair is mostly damp, I use this Kristen S leave-in conditioner and I just spray a little bit in my ends. You want to be careful to not get it at like towards your scalp area because you'll start looking real greasy. And I just like to spray this in. I found this at Target, super cheap. I love this brand, cruelty-free. Did I say super cheap? And I just spray it in and then comb it through a little bit with my fingers. So then I let my hair air dry. And then I don't know why this is so, hold on, this is so low and I'm like crouching down, which is really awkward. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday are my exfoliation days. So I will, like today, because I took a shower, I exfoliated really well. And every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I like to use this Paula's Choice exfoliate lotion or lotion exfoliant. Also cruelty-free. Don't remember if I bought this or if it was sent to me. I don't remember. But I love it because it doesn't irritate my skin. My skin is very, very sensitive. So I'll just do like a small little pump and just kind of rub it in gently. I get asked all the time, and I'm gonna do like a second pump for my forehead. I have a giant forehead. I don't know if you noticed in these videos. And I'll do like a smaller size for my forehead. I get asked all the time, number one, I look like a child because of the braces, but also like, how do you look so young? No one would ever guess that I'm 29. I get asked all the time if I'm still in high school. Really awkward. I'm gonna leave that on and let it dry for a second. Next, I use this Eyelash Boost Serum by Dime Beauty. This is another cruelty-free brand, and I actually found this from an influencer, I think. Pretty sure I used like her swipe up code to buy it. I try to buy stuff from influencers that I really like to kind of support them. And I'm just going along my lash line. Normally I would just do this at night, but I'm not doing makeup today. I'm just kind of in like my loungewear. We have a really busy day at the store, so this is really difficult to do this on camera. I don't know how girls do this. And I only do the top. I don't ever do the bottom. And I swear, I've been using this for maybe a month and a half. And my lashes are so long. I love it. I was previously using, I cannot get this box to work. I was previously using strip lashes every single day. And then I developed some kind of weird, like, allergy to the lash glue I was using. And I was trying to use a bunch of different brands and nothing was working. It was just, my eyelids were getting so puffy and they were getting red and just swollen. It was not cute. And I could not find a lash glue that worked for me. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna take a break from the strip lashes for a little while and then we'll come back to it. And taking a break, I realized when I was doing my mascara that I had clumps, like little areas where there were no eyelashes. They were short and broken, and it was really sad. I didn't realize I was kind of destroying my eyelashes. I don't know if I was too rough or maybe I was using too much glue, no idea. But I've been using this Lash Boost serum to kind of get them to grow back, and I think it's working really well. Of course, you can't really see it because my eyelashes are still like so small. I mean, I noticed. Anyways, next, after doing the exfoliant, I love to use the Summer Fridays Jet Lag Mask. I use this as my daily moisturizer almost every day. It's just so creamy. I'm pretty sure it's cruelty-free. I try to stick with cruelty-free as much as I can. And it's really broke. I'm probably making weird faces. I've never gotten ready in front of a camera before. This is really awkward. Okay, but anyways, and I'm all over the place. You'll discover listening to me speak. I'm just a complete mess. So I get a lot of comments on how good my skin looks. And I've had a lot of outbreaks in this whole area from wearing a face mask because I have to wear it so often being in the store. And I'm gonna share a little secret. Number one, I set a this probably sounds silly. I set a bedtime on my phone, and my phone tells me every night, it has this like little lullaby music that plays, and I'm supposed to go to sleep by 10:45 every single night. That doesn't always happen, especially right now because this is busy season for retail. But I notice a huge difference in my skin when I get a full night's rest. So I try to go to bed by 10:45, and then I'm up typically around I try to sleep in until 6:30. I've noticed since opening the storefront that I will wake up randomly at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'll get up at 6 o'clock, just random hours because I can't sleep. So that's the first thing. I almost never drank water, which is really bad. I'm sure my skin would look even better and more hydrated if I did drink some water. I don't know why drinking water is so hard for me. It's either coffee or wine. Those are my two options. That's all I drink. Both of which are so dehydrating. Sometimes tea, but again, that's dehydrating. I also take multivitamins every single day, and I swear that has had such a huge impact on my skin and my nails. I get gel, but I don't know if you could tell, it's very, very thin because these are my real nails. And when I get them done, the guy even tells me, wow, your nails are really strong and they grow really fast. And I swear that's from taking a multivitamin and trying to have a vegetable with every meal. So normally my meals are lunch and dinner. I don't really have breakfast. But that also, I'm really on top of my exfoliating, and I try to get a facial at least once a month if I can squeeze it into my schedule. And then the other thing, this is my little secret, almost no one knows, and I don't care, it's not a big deal. I get Botox done, and I don't really need Botox, so even though I'm buying the full syringe, we still have a lot left over, so we put it in some extra places because Botox is expensive, number one, and I don't want to waste the product. I'd rather just put it all on my face. So we do my 11 area, forehead lines, and then all the extra goes around my eye in this area. And I still have a lot of movement because we do a very small amount. When I say I'm getting a full syringe, we're not filling it up. I'm not doing that much. We go very, very light. I told my nurse that I want to still have movement in my face. I still want to use my eyebrows. I have a very expressive face and I don't want to lose that. So I can still do, hold on, maybe I can. That's me trying to bring my eyebrows together. Hold on. There we go. And then I can still move them up and down. But when I put my eyebrows up, you don't see anything, which is really nice. I think you might be able to see a little bit right here. So Botox, but very light Botox because I want to be able to use my face and I want people to see my facial expressions, especially right now. I've been practicing smiling with my eyes because of the mask. And then the other thing that I get, and I just did this for the first time over the summer when my med spa opened back up and when the doctor came back, I get filler underneath my eye. When I go back in to like get more, well, it lasts about 12 to 18 months, they said, so probably not until next year. But I'll have to do a video because it freaked me out. She uses a cannula, which is like a hollow metal tube kind of, and that's how she sticks that in first and then does the syringe. That way she's not stabbing in. And it's really interesting because they have this laser that they put on my face so they can look at where all the veins are so they can make sure that they don't hit anything. And I can kind of feel it in there. I was getting very hollow in this area, and I thought maybe I was having really bad hyperpigmentation because the tops of my cheeks were looking really dark. And I'm a very freckly person. In the summertime, my skin gets very dark, which I love. I got that from my grandma and my mom, and I love that. But it just was looking like I had a mask right here because this was getting so dark. And I did a bunch of chemical peels and all these things. And finally I had a nurse tell me, no, you just have really deep hollows right here, which is normal. It happens over time, just by getting older and sometimes genetics. So we stuck some filler in here, and I can kind of feel it in here if I'm like pushing hard. So when I'm applying moisturizer, I try to be careful in this area, but I love it. So good skin tips and like my little cheats, Botox, under eye filler, but do it at like a real doctor's office. That's not something you want to use a Groupon for. And then getting lots of sleep. And I can always tell when I'm watching someone's Instagram stories, like when they're not getting enough sleep. You can totally see it like under their face. So anyways, I'm going to fill in my brows a little bit. They actually don't look too bad right now. The other thing I've been trying to do, and I think it makes me look younger, is I'm growing my eyebrows out. I'm trying to get them to be thick and a little bit more modern. I had very thin eyebrows. And my natural hair is this dark color. And I just feel like with it being so dark, and my eyebrows don't grow in very thick. They're pretty thin. I might even have some leftover powder on my brows from yesterday. Anyways, I'm gonna fill in my brows really quickly, and then we gotta go to the store and nail some orders. We've got a lot to do today. This is going to be a day in the life of a boutique owner video, and I'm gonna show you a bunch of stuff. So let's go. We are back in the store. We are here all day today. But it's really nice because Savannah does not have any of her live classes. All of her classes have been pre-recorded. So we didn't have to get here super early, and it's been nice. We can kind of do her schoolwork at our own pace. And I know she's been enjoying that. So yesterday I mentioned, or in the previous video, I mentioned that I had to go get a new hole puncher because Declan broke ours, and I used that to make the hang tags in the store. And I put a hang tag on every product. Every article of clothing gets a hang tag, even if it's something that I never have in my storefront and I'm only selling it online. I still include a hang tag. It just makes getting it more special when it looks cute and it looks like it was professionally done. It also includes my website address and my social media handle, which is really important. I want to make sure people know how to tag me if they want to tag me on like Instagram or Facebook. And I actually do not use a tagging gun in the store. I'm kind of afraid of tagging guns. I used to do retail years ago at True Religion and Hollister. And well, Hollister, I was called a model, so I was up front, never had to do like the back end stuff. But at True Religion, I was afraid of the tagging gun. I don't know why. I just feel like I'm going to hurt myself. And I'm afraid of hurting the clothes too. I know as a customer, most of the time I'm like ripping it off and I'm really rough and it doesn't go well for me. But even if I cut the plastic part and pull it out carefully, sometimes the tagging gun can leave a hole behind. And I don't want to do that. Even if someone's only buying my leggings for $15, I don't want to damage this stuff, and you know, that's just not good.
especially if they're buying like one of the dresses for $85 or $100. I don't want them to have issues with the hang tag hurting the product. So I get business cards off of Vistaprint. I just use the normal business cards, rectangle. It's glossy on one side, matte on the other side, because before I had the storefront, I was handwriting stuff on here. Savannah would draw hearts on here. I would write the prices on things or like a thank you. I don't do that anymore. Now we slap a barcode on the back. That way it's much faster when we ring up. And it has my logo on it. It says, thank you for shopping and supporting this small business. Don't forget to tag us on social media at Shop Therapy, and then the shoptherapy.com. And I used to make these myself, and then it got to the point where I couldn't do it just one person, and so Paul would help me. And I remember I think it was like October of 2019, we did an event, an outdoor event, like a vendor event. We had a little pop-up booth, my first successful one ever. And the first day, we sold out so much stuff, and it was a 3-day event with like a preview the first night, or like 4 days, whatever. It was a weekend event, and that first day we sold so much product, which was amazing, but it left my racks looking really bare for the last 2 days. So one night, Paul and I stayed up all night long, and he helped me create new hang tags so we could get more product out. And that's actually how I got my storefront. I've always wanted a storefront. I never wanted to sell online. I know for me, I have to try product on. Especially after I had my C-section with Declan, like I cannot buy really anything without trying it on, even if I know the brand really well, because I tend to stick to the same brands, and it doesn't matter. I still have to try every single thing on because everything just fits differently and is cut differently in different materials. So I knew I didn't really want to have online, especially because women who are extra small, or maybe they are XL, 1X, 2X, it's hard to buy that stuff online. And I know for me, I never return product. Even if it doesn't fit and there's a good return policy, I just don't do it. I'm not going to put it back in the mail. I'm just lazy, I guess. I will return it if I have to go into the store, because I know I'll end up finding other things that I want, but I won't do it online. I don't know what's wrong with me. But Paul was very like, not anti-storefront, but he was just very cautious. He knew it was going to cost us a lot of money. I'll get into that in another video. He knew it was going to cost us a lot of money, and there's this whole stigma of retail's dead, retail's dying, retail apocalypse, like it's just the worst thing, like retail is so hard, which I can't think of any industry or any job that's necessarily easy. There will always be difficult aspects to every job. But so having him at that event and watching the clothes just fly off the racks, and we could not stock enough inventory at that event, it was amazing. Anyways, I got way off track. I went on like this little side road. We took the scenic route. But my hang tags, so I use business cards, type this up on Vistaprint, and they're always sending me like coupons and discounts. So I order like what are you doing? I order 1,000 of these at a time, and sometimes I will help make these still, but for the most part, Kayla makes these. And all it takes is a hole punch, and we get some ribbon and just tie it around. I will take a gold safety pin and attach this to the tag that is already inside the garment. If it's on a pair of jeans that has belt loops, instead of tying it this way, we will have a longer piece of ribbon and loop it through the belt loop. And then it's just super easy to do a barcode on the back of this, and I love it. Now I will say, so we opened the storefront in May, and now obviously we're in December. And I have learned that these rectangle cards are terrible. The corners are sharp. I'll get to that in a second. We opened the storefront in May, and obviously it's December now, so we've been open for a few months. And I have learned that these little rectangle cards suck. I hate them because the corners are sharp and they get stuck into everything. It wasn't a big deal during the summer months with like my little dresses and whatever, but with sweaters, these get stuck. They start pulling on things. The thin, like silky material on some of the dresses, the corners are messing everything up. So when we run out of these, and I'm going to start using these on just like the bulkier items where these sharp corners won't mess anything up, I'm going to switch and start doing a circle, I think, instead. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do a circle business card. That way I don't have issues with these cards. So we do that, and I have Kayla like once a week, she'll make a huge stack of these. That way on Wednesdays, I can just hang up all of the tags on the new clothes and get all the new product out. Please don't. So with the barcodes, I was really confused when I started the storefront and I could not figure out barcodes. I thought it was going to be the most difficult thing ever, and it's actually super easy. So my website is with Shopify, and there's an app on Shopify called Retail Barcode Labels, I think it is, and I can go in and make all of my barcodes. They print out on a nice little strip, and you don't have to use this size. You can use a bunch of different sizes. There are different templates and different, obviously, sticky labels, so you don't have to use this one. I prefer this because it's nice and big, so I include the name of the product, the price, and the size, if there is a size. Some things might not have a size, like if it's one of my bralettes that are like a one size type deal, then that will be blank. And that app, the Retail Barcode Label app, it will come up with the barcode number and all of that for you. You don't have to do any of that. And it's really easy to just pull this off and then stick it on the back of the card. So simple. I love it. And to print these out, I use I have to look at it because I don't know what it's called. A Dymo label writer. It's label writer 450. And then these are the Dymo labels. I think it's 30336. Don't know how I know that off the top of my head. And I just print out a ton of these. I try my best to process new arrivals on Tuesday, get all of the tags together. That way Kayla and I, or maybe it's Savannah and I, can come in and quickly, what are you doing? Can come in and quickly get everything tagged and hung up, because new arrival day is a process. It's a huge process because we are kind of redoing the floor plan every Wednesday. Not so much like moving things around, but just changing all of the mannequins. Savannah's having a hard time with me talking into the camera. I don't even remember what I was just talking about. New arrival day is super chaotic because we have to move product around. The new arrival rack needs to be redone. All of the mannequins get redressed. And I try to just shuffle everything around. That way, every time someone comes into the store, and I do have customers who say, every time I get paid, I come shop with you. I love coming in like every other week or, once a month. And I want it to be different and fresh. No one wants to come into a store and keep seeing the same things done the same way over and over. They'll learn, that will teach them that they don't need to come in very often because you're not changing very often. So I try to keep it fresh in here as often as I can. I try to redo things as often as I can. Would you like to show one of the stocking stuffers that we just got in? Yes or no? Okay. So another thing that we've been doing today, I'm trying to get more stocking stuffers into the store. I have a lot of people constantly asking me for gifts and different gift ideas. So we got these plastic tubes with like a little metal cap. They are so cute, and it's just hot cocoa mix. So it's all the cocoa powder with mini marshmallows and sprinkles inside. And I asked Kayla to wrap, yes, good job. I asked Kayla to wrap a little purple bow on all of them. And then we just, I could not figure out how to display these things. So I brought some plain white coffee cups from home, and then we just stuck these in the coffee cups, and it looks really cute. And I think these are like $5, so super cheap, and a customer can come in and grab a bunch of them to have like little gifts. And not amazing margins on these, but I wasn't really looking for that. So for this, I'm just looking for like a little add-on item, and I kind of sprinkle them throughout the store. I did not put them on my very front table because I've noticed that's the table people like to target for theft. So scattered them throughout the back half of the store so I can watch people. But for now, I'm just going to tag product. Savannah and I have been working on moving stuff in the store. It's just the two of us today, no Kayla. But she typically likes to help me because she doesn't have to do school if she's helping me. So we're doing all of that. I started running 2 new ads today, so it's just been like a lot of busy work today. That's why I'm in here in my pajamas. You can't see the full thing, but I'm just wearing like a pajama set because it's just you want the candy? You can have the candy. It's just been a lot of activity today and a lot of moving around. So I'm going to keep barcoding everything, and I might show you, I should probably show you how the barcoding works. So the app is called Retail Barcode Labels. And yeah, oh, I was right, 30336. That's the type, or that's the size of label that I'm using. And I just get them from Dymo. So you want to make sure that you hit Create Barcodes, and you'll click whichever item you're trying to do. Let's say, let's pull up my black leggings. This is really hard to type like this. So let's do like my basic black leggings. You're going to hit add, create barcodes only for products that don't have barcodes yet. Just hit create barcodes. Super easy. Then next you will hit print labels over here. Black leggings. You're going to add it to this little screen. I typically do about 10 to 15 styles every Wednesday. That's what I try to do, like in the storefront, 10 to 15 products or 10 to 15 styles. Most things will come in packs of 6, but I have a lot of stuff that I do like double packs, so it'd be 12. And you just want to go through. So obviously my size small is already sold out, so I'm not going to do anything on that, but I am restocking. I had a restock shipment come in, so you just want to come in and click how many labels you want to print out. It is super, super easy. And that's it. You just hit print labels and you're done. Is mommy here?
Hey, girl.
Oh, thank you. You're so nice. This is the best part of my day, is coming home to you. What's going on in here? This is a huge mess.
Yes, it's mess.
Who made this mess?
Me.
You did? Are you going to clean it up?
Yes. No.
Okay, clean it up now.
No.
What do you mean, no? You've got the 4th of July pillows out, the Halloween pillows out.
My God.
Yeah, is that your Jack shirt?
Yes.
I see. I know, it's a huge mess in here, dude.
You should look at me.
This is another Trader Joe's find. It's a camembert cheese. with truffle salami. I've never actually tried camembert myself, but I know it pairs really well with red wine. So Paul poured me a good glass, and I'm very lucky because he's making dinner right now. Dinner will be ready in about 10 minutes, so I'm gonna have a little snack while I wait. My new workout routine is learning TikTok dances.
That was actually pretty funny. I'm laying here and she's in the bathroom going, oh my gosh, this is really hard.
I realized I can't do the dances with my pants on. I could do it only with my pants off. Ugh.
It's good for me.
Yeah, great for you. Yeah, that's my new thing. Tomorrow I'm going to try my very best to do a actual like full-on TikTok dance. I started practicing earlier today and I spent how long? Like 15 minutes just practicing.
In the bathroom.
In the bathroom, like around all of our mirrors so I could see myself from every angle.
With a glass of wine.
With the what?
Glass of wine.
Oh yeah, with a glass of wine. Well, yeah, I needed help with my coordination. The wine helps with that.
Okay.
We will be...
Sure, that's what the cops say too.
Oh, come on. Come on. We will be back with day number 3 tomorrow. I'm trying to think of my schedule for tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to pack some more orders. And there was something else. Why am I drawing a blank? Oh, I've been applying for something for 2 years. I didn't even tell you this yet. I've been applying for something for 2 years. I keep getting denied.
Said American Express black card. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Every quarter for the last 2 years, I've been trying to do this. How many times is that? 6 times.
4 quarters in a year, and you've been doing it for 2
8,
years.
okay.
There you go.
Thank you. And I finally got the approval today, and now I'm kind of second guessing it. I'm still trying to think about it. But I'll talk to you about it tomorrow because the process blew my mind, and I'm on the influencer side of it, but I did not know what it was like on the brand side. And it makes me wonder why any brand would agree to this. So we'll get to that tomorrow. And I guess now I have to talk to Paul about it. Say goodnight.
Good night.
I wasn't very excited. See you in tomorrow's video.